Hello, hope all you having a great day. Um, I'm back to making me another skirt, one of my go-to skirts that I like so well. This is Butterick 5466 that I'm making view A. I've not ever tried any of the other views. I don't know. I just really love this one. It has turned out so well, so that's why we're doing that one. I have my first piece out here, and we're going to make our two darts right here. From up here, going to point. And as you can see also, I have actually extended the length of this about 2 inches. And it's just because a straight skirt has a tendency when you sit down, draw up. So I want to make sure that it's long enough for me. I'm really going to work on trying to actually line up these stripes. And I love that this fabric grain line is up and down. A lot of times you don't find that. They're always across the body. But I'm so excited about that. And yeah, we're going to go from here. But this is a wool blend. I don't know what the other fabric is, but this is some type of a wool. It's very pretty. But let's go here now and let's do our dart. Okay, we're laying here on the ironing board. This is a lot of times where I do my layout work because my space is so small. But we are going to take the top part off of this, and this is actually the front. You can actually see here where I fixed it for where the darts are. We are going to open this up, and we're going to turn it the wrong side up. So we're going to turn the wrong side up just simply because I'm going to lay the pattern piece on top of it, and we are going to put the pins down where we want to begin our dart. Now you can use some type of a roller. I actually have a pen, a soluble pen that when you wash it, it comes out. I got a little clip on me. It's not even out. I should pull it out and take it out. It's brand new. Right now we're going to do it like this just because I'm here. So we're going to lay this down on here. And I'm going to go up to the top here where my size is. And I put a pin. And I'll show you exactly what I'm doing as soon as I get it done. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to do the other one. And you might say, well, how do you make that? How is that even? How do you get that to be even? You know, I can't really tell you on the fact that it's always worked for me. And I will show you now. Okay, here we go. Right here, right here, as you can see, the two darts. I will take this and I will pull it back, form a dart that comes down little till it comes to the point, and then you'll stop right here. You never back stitch on a dart. You just cut it off, and then you tie it in a knot. And there you go from there. So we're going to start doing these darts. Now you can see I've got my darts pinned. How I'm going to sew them. Now you have to be careful when you do a dart. You don't want to just go crazy and make your darts really big and fat, because that takes up a lot of your fabric. And I have been guilty of that. And then my item is too tight. So just be careful. Put your pin where your line is. Make it narrow. And then it come down in this little point. And it'll be nice. And then you're going to press your dart toward the back zipper part. And you'll do that on both sides, of course. Okay. So let's go to our machine. And let's sew that down. Okay, here we are now at the machine. And I'm going to line my needle up. And I know you can't see this as well as, you know, I would like for you to be able to see it. I think my finger might be on it. But I'm going to turn this. Just hang on. There you go. I don't know. Can you see that? This is, yeah, you're not being able to see that. I should actually, in truth, get it and put my camera on my tripod, because that's what I have it for. But let me go ahead and put my needle in here. I believe I've got my, oops. I believe I got my needle right. We're going to back stitch. And we're going to come forward. And let's see here. And it comes all the way down here. Here we go. And now we have to go off the edge. And I hate it because you can't really see the way that's done. Like I said, you'd have to have a tripod above being able to see it. But there is the, you can tell, I think, maybe from that. And then it comes off here in a point. You're just going to tie these in a knot right here. Then when you open it up, there is your first dart. See there? Here's your end of the dart. So it looks really nice. So next we're going to do the next dart, and I'll iron it, and I'll let you see actually what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, there's your two darts, and instructions are you press the dart, let's see, to the center or to the outside. I thought it was to the center. Yep, you press toward the center, not to the sides. So we're going to go in with our iron right now, and we're going to press it. Now you need to be careful because this is like a wool blend. It should actually have a cheesecloth or some kind of pressing cloth so you don't burn your fabric. But we're going to go in, we're going to go in lightly, and we're going to press it. And I'll let you see me press here. In a minute, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm sorry because of the way I do here, but I'm going to press it in. And you'll be able to see it more. There's the one. I'm going to go and do the second one. I don't want to burn. And maybe I could make it a little bit hotter, but not too much. And I guess I could steam it too. That would help it maybe. And truthfully, it's going to be on the inside. And because of the kind of fabric it is, I'm not even sure if it will lay down. I mean, if anybody watching has a tip. Sorry guys, you could hear me, but you couldn't see. I lost view there a minute. But so I'm going to turn it around to the front and let you see it. See what it looks like. So here are my two darts. They came out really nice. And now we have to do the other side. Now, as soon as I get the other two darts done over here, I'll come back and I'll hold it up and I'll let you see what it looks like. So hang on. Okay, guys, as you can see, I have got it pinned up where my darts are going to be. We're going to take it to the sewing machine now, and we're going to sew that. Okay, we have just finished our other two darts, and they need to be pressed in toward the center. And whenever you press in your dart, you see how it makes it like it wants to fold over all the way down here. You just have to make sure that when you do it, you put the tip of your iron down in here and you press it in there, and then you just press it down like that, and it'll press out. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you. Okay, we have finished our darts, and you'll be able to see them in the front, two on each side. And I don't know how much you can see, but I mean it comes out really nice, and it's going to fit really well. It's got a perfect length to it. Let me see if I can let you see it just a tad better. I'm not sure if I can. Let me see if I can line it up here. May not be able to. Hang on, guys. I got a cup in the way. Just hang on. So here we go. So as you can see, I have it up to my waist. It's gonna show up really good. It's perfect on my side here. It's gonna meet up really nicely. And I'm really gonna try to, yep, so here you go. So anyway, so hang on, guys. Okay, guys, so now what we are actually on the back side, and you're going to have 2 darts. There's going to be 4 darts total, and these are both on the inside near the zipper area. So right here, from the top here all the way down here, this is your back seam, and it takes a 7 to a 9-inch zipper, somewhere around in there. So the zipper's going to go from this top all the way down, and it actually has a little circle here. This is where you stop, and you sew from here all the way down, and this is where you're going to put your zipper in. But before you do that, you have, as you can see, it shows you, you have 2 darts, and they are both on the inner side of the back. So I'm going to get that fixed, and then I'll come back. Okay, guys, you can see where I've got the back. This is where the zipper is going to go down. And there's a way that I do my zipper that I've just done all the time I've been sewing. It's going to be a 7-inch zipper. So let's pretend then from here to here is where, well, this is where it's actually going to go. But it's 7 inches I measured. From here to here is where my zipper is going to go. And you actually put a basting stitch there, just like this. And I'm going to press that open here in a minute, as you can see. And then what you would do is you take your zipper and you turn it upside down where the zipper pull is facing down. After you go and you sew that with your zipper foot, you turn it over on the right side, and then you take your seam ripper and you rip out that basting stitch, and there it will be your zipper. It is no problem. It's easy. I've done it that way for years. You actually can do the same way with an invisible zipper. The only difference is if you have one of those zippers that has like a flap on it, that's different, like on a pair of pants. And some high-end dresses also have zippers like that. But what I did with this, because I did not want to do a French seam, I stopped to where I would going to baste it, where my zipper is going to go. And then the rest of this, I took a seam and I turned it under a really small, and now I'm going to go back just like my zipper stitch here, and I'm going to do my 5/8 of an inch and continue all the way down, so that when I press it open, it'll be an edge that's been turned over, because this is this type of fabric, it unravels terribly. So I had to do something with the edges, and I'm going to have to do that 4 more times, because I have to do connect the front to the back. But yeah, there you go. I'll be back just in a minute to show you what I've done as far as the rest of this 5/8 of an inch of seam allowance goes. Okay, guys, here's what I was telling you about. As you can tell, this fabric, it's really easily to unravel. This is the 7 inches where the zipper is going to be placed, and then from here down, what I did is, before I even sewed the 5/8 inch up, I went along the edge and I turned it under so I wouldn't have to worry about all that fraying. And it actually came out pretty nice. Now this part up here is been sewn with a basting stitch, and the purpose of that is I have to dig my zipper out, so I'm not going to be able to do that today. But you take your zipper and you turn it upside down, facing down, and then you pin it, and then you put it under your zipper foot. You sew it like you would a zipper, come across, come up, and this is going to be frayed some, but it's not going to matter as much because the zipper is going to be laying on top of it. And then you turn it over, and then you're going to take your ripper and you're going to rip all this out, and then you'll have your zipper put in. It's quite easy, and good night. I've never really had a mess up at all. It's always come out really nice. Let me turn this over and let you see. This is what the back looks like then from where I sewed it, 5/8 of an inch. And I think it's going to be okay. I'm not really sure why this here is a little bit, it could be from me pulling it and trying to turn under the raw edge. I'm not sure. Um, Once I get the zipper in here, we'll see more about what it's going to look like, but I don't think that's going to look bad on the back side there. Maybe I'll press it just a little bit more. But anyway, so we're going to call this quits, and the next time I see you, I will be showing you what it looks like in the reveal. Thanks for following along. I really do appreciate it. And till we meet again. Bye.